All right, all right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? And welcome to a brand new series, Darby Topknot in Baldur's Gate 3. So this is a game that, hey, Prime Star, how you doing? Thanks for joining. This is a game that just came out, and I actually played the original a long time ago. And it was pretty cool because it was the first game that I sat there and played, and it's like, oh, this is basically D&D. And so this game is designed to be in D&D. So I thought it would be interesting to bring a couple things together. One being, to see what happens when you mix 40 years of D&D playing with a brand new, allegedly awesome game. Right, I've seen some of it. I did play through a tiny bit just so I could learn the controls. So I played through like a tutorial piece, and it looks absolutely amazing. But the other part is some people probably wonder where Darby Topknot comes from. Darby Topknot was when my kids first started playing D&D. So I introduced them to the game and introduced them to first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons at first. Hey, Done Messed Up. How you doing? Thanks for joining. They were young, and so they each made a character, and they needed some help. And so we had this. It was a player character, I guess, but it was one that I ran as the dungeon master. So this character didn't make any decisions or anything like that. It just there to support them in what they were doing. And his name was Darby Topknot, and he was a little halfling thief. Who, if you take a look at the Instagram page, you'll see some little snippets from his actual character sheet. Darby did end up meeting a fate that he enjoyed, but nobody else did. Dyson told me I was a terrible person when that happened in the game, but we can talk a little bit about that later. But I thought it would be really cool to make Darby Topknot in this new game, and then we can see how Darby can actually do moving through. So here we are at the character creation, and pretty standard stuff. So we're going to do a custom origin. Darby was a halfling. Absolutely. And subrace, he was actually a stout halfling, which is more like the strong heart, right? So they've, coming from first edition to, through everything all the way to fifth edition. I think they've done some great things in fifth edition, but they have very recently messed up a lot of the races and, gotten rid of some of the richness there. But Strongheart, so legend has it that Dwarven blood gave Stronghearts their hardiness. So that is part of the legend that basically they were halflings who had dwarven blood as well, stouts. And they're resistant to poison and very tough. So let's see. The next is class, and Darby was a thief in first edition. So that means rogue in fifth edition, which is what this is based off of. And background. So Darby was some characteristics. Darby didn't really understand the concept of personal property very well. And so he didn't understand that it was not a good thing to take stuff that he thought was interesting. And he got educated on that quite a few times. In fact, one of Butterman's characters, Vlad, who was a magic user, which they now call wizards, that was how they actually met. So Darby wasn't a bad guy, but he did bring a lot of chaos into things. But like I said, mainly there to support the other members of the party. And in the party, which the kids and I refer to as Campaign 1, it actually grew to quite a few of their friends, and we played for a couple years, and it was everybody ended up at around between, like, I think Darby ended up at 11th level, and that, I believe, was about where people capped out, 11th, 12th level, someplace in there, somewhere a little bit less, but that was for first edition. Yeah, Prime Star says deep lore, that's right. First edition, so if you look at like an 11th level character you're probably looking in 5e at like a, 17 to 20th level character, right? These are very, very powerful guys at that point. So if I'm thinking about Darby, he's wasn't an urchin, but we didn't get too much into what he did. These are the different backgrounds you can choose from. He wasn't a criminal, definitely not an outlander, definitely not a noble. He wouldn't be considered any of these others. So I think we're going to choose urchin just because it gives skills of sleight of hand and stealth. So it gives you proficiency in these. And the description is, after surviving a poor and bleak childhood, you know how to make the most out of very little. And Darby Wood's pretty little. Using your street smarts bolsters your spirit for the journey ahead. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. Next piece are the attributes, right? So you can see that it kind of, this is all point buy. Obviously in our games we roll dice to see what happens. And it's come up with what it thinks would be a good assignment of this. Darby's actual stats in 1E. And once again, if you play 5e, you're used to, kind of the 3 to 20 range. So 20 being kind of the cap of what you would consider normal, kind of mortal stuff. And then above that, you're kind of getting into superhuman capabilities or super creature capabilities. In first edition, it was 18. So it's 3 to 18. And so 18 would be the equivalent of 20 in 5e. So Darby had a 16 strength for a little dude who was, what was it? He was 3'3" halfling and 45 pounds. So 16 strength. I don't remember why I dumped one of my high rolls there, because halflings actually got a -1 on their strength, but I think I thought it would be funny. Then 13 intelligence, so relatively smart. His wisdom was 8. So that made him, out of all the thieves in the party eventually, it made him the wisest, which can probably give you an idea of some of the stuff that went on. His dex was 17, so really good. Constitution 16, charisma 10, right? Darby was not exactly the most charismatic. It was average there. So if we take a look at this, I'm going to... What's the best thing to do? I think I will just... Well, we know that we want 17 to be high, or the dexterity to be high. I'm going to bring all of the rest of these guys down to 10s, and then we can see what we're dealing with. So Constitution. In 5e, basically every 2 points gets you another bonus, another +1. Wasn't like that in first edition. In first edition, you didn't get anything until you got a 15 in a stat. His wisdom was lower. So we're going to do that, even though in this 5e game, that'll hurt you. And charisma, we'll just leave it at 10. Let's see if I move this to here, then... How does that look, guys? Strength 10, dex 17, 16 con, 12 intelligence, 9 wisdom, and 10 charisma. So pretty good on dex and constitution. Intelligence, he'll get a +1 on that. Wisdom, he'll get the -1 because, he is he is Darby. And let's take a look at skills. So these are the things that you're good at, and what you can do is you can assign your proficiencies to these. So let's go ahead and take these out. Acrobatics, definitely. Sleight of hand and stealth. These are set with expertise. So he's very, very good at those, and I think that makes a lot of sense. So we have 3 more, it looks like. Perception will be a good one, because he kind of needs it. Insight, he was not known for his insight. Investigation, he will need, and you know what? Maybe perception not. He'll at some point he'll have people in the game with him that will be helping him out. So maybe that isn't what he what he has there. Let's see. Chat, any suggestions? I know there's a lot of talking in this game, and I think it'll be funny to have Darby do it. So maybe persuasion or deception wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see. Animal handling, definitely not. I mean... this will give him a +1. So +1 and +2. Yeah. Persuasion and perception. How about that? That way he'll be able to be more involved in things. So we'll confirm that. So there we go. And persuasion seems like a good choice. It all depends on how you think Darby would have most often tackled situations. Darby was, as a character, he was distracted a lot of the time. So the party would be doing stuff, and because he wasn't a driving force in it, he would just be doing things or listening and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little bit of a different thing. If I had to think about Darby on his own in the wild, then this, I think, does make sense. Perception will help definitely being a thief. Perception is an important thing. Persuasion, maybe he can talk his way out, and maybe he can talk to people more than he normally would. And so acrobatics, absolutely. He was a firecracker. Sleight of hand and stealth, absolutely. So I think we're good there. So let's go ahead and take a look at... let's see. Male. It looks like we just have 2 body types here. And let's... Actually, you know what? That base type's not that bad. He was fairly slim. That's a little bit too elfin. Yeah, you know what? I think this might be a really good face to go with. Okay, so cool. Let me check out his description. I think he had kind of olive-ish skin. Blue eyes, silver hair. Okay. Let's see. Skin tone. Let's see, is that too light for him? You know what? That may be... It's just a little bit too reddish, I think. Because he was from a place kind of in the north, but his people were from a place that was more equatorial in that region. So let's go ahead and we'll go with this. And is there anything else on here? Maturity. Yeah, he's young. Freckle intensity, freckle quantity. Yeah, I don't think that he had freckles, but oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. I wish they gave you more options for these faces, but there are a lot of cinematics on here, so, you know. He definitely didn't have any tattoos or anything. No piercings. Let's see, eyes. Okay, and what did we say? They were blue. They're probably, if his hair was silver, they're probably light blue. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, that's... I think that's more fitting there. Oh, and you can do heterochromia, so if you want different colored eyes. He didn't wear makeup, so cool. Okay, now for the cool part, hair. His name is Darby Topknot, and the way I do my halflings, usually I have their names descriptive. So like the last one I got done playing, his name was Furrow, and that's because he was born on a farm, so a furrow. And his last name was Orbweaver, and that's because he didn't know his last name, and he grew up on the streets because of stuff. And there was a spider, an orb weaver spider, that was near where he used to stay. So Darby is Darby Topknot. So obviously we need a heroic Topknot, if we can find one here. And there are things like this. That's a little bit higher. I think that's cool. Not this short hair and stuff. However, that would have been really good for furrow. If this came down, that would have been like perfect for him probably. Oh, here's my arc character. Yeah, and that's a little bit short. The idea of him was that it basically, his top knot was about as big as he was. And maybe not like that. We could always do this. I think that this one up here, one of these. Yeah, this is going to be it right here. Because that's about the longest high ponytail that we have. So, cool. Hair color, silver. Here's gray, white. Oh, that's very, very gray. But I guess, well, maybe this is okay. And highlights. Let's see, what does this actually do? Oh, okay. You can see a little bit in there. Okay, so maybe we go with kind of a different kind of color here, just to make it a little more interesting. How's that look to you guys? And I noticed they have the chubby halfling build. The halflings that we play are more like Kender, if you've read the Dragonlance stuff. They're slimmer. They do have, some of them have slightly pointed ears and all of that. So they're not the chubby little hobbits from Tolkien lore. In some areas they are, but most of the ones that you find away from like their big shires and stuff aren't. I think that looks okay. And grain. Oh, I guess this is for an older, maybe later on we do that. So what do you think, guys? How's that for Darby? I think it works. Youthful, stout halfling. Hey, Anne, thanks for joining. And let's see, facial hair. Yeah. None of these would be appropriate for Darby. He had no facial hair whatsoever. Those are kind of cool little boots. So here we go. I think that's it. And we'll hit proceed. Ah, the important part. Darby. Topknot.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Okay, so we need a guardian. We need to make a buddy. Darby hung out with Boofus most of the time, which was Butterman's dwarf. But if Butterman ever decides to come on here, maybe we don't want to fill that role. There was a human cleric named Doug. Let's see, what else do we have? A gnome? That's actually more like the slimness of the halflings that I was talking about. Well, you can do Githyanki. Okay, we're gonna make a gnome. Subrace, rock gnome. Their hardiness, and they have an affinity for metal. A Forest gnome. Smaller than their cousins, twice as reclusive. They're master magic, and let's see, a deep gnome. Oh, deep gnome. Sverfneblin. Is that what that is? Survive in the Underdark with, yeah, they won't be able to handle it up top. So why don't we make a rock gnome? Oh, voice. Let's see.
Where to next?
Hmm.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
That's probably more the timbre of his
Be
voice.
wary. This place is trapped.
Let's go ahead and go
More
with
of those wretched things.
this one. Okay. And here, subrace we did. Voice.
Remarkable. Truly.
Let's see. We'll just go with standard. Maybe I should randomize appearance. No, that randomized the race and everything as well. So, gnome. Rock gnome. Go here, and all of this is fine.
Follow your instincts.
Remarkable.
And maturity. Okay, so let's see what these freckles do. Wow. Okay, so body art, probably not. Eyes. What color eyes? Chat. It's a gnome. Gnome usually have strange colored eyes. There we go. That'll be good. Pink.
Do they not have halfling?
Yeah, this is a, Butterman's asking if they, have halflings. Yeah, I've already done Darby.
Oh, you're making...
There's a guardian, I guess somebody that hangs out with you. Eye makeup. I don't know, is she Viking? I honestly don't know what to do on this stuff. Makeup and everything is not really something that I have expertise in. Hair. So if I were a gnome, what would I do with my hair? What do you think, chat? Don't want to copy Darby's. That could pass for a gnome. So look at that. That's more of a Dracula type thing. These actually have names. Mythmaker. What do you think, guys? Gnomes usually maybe... Here we go. Perfect. Have shorter hair, I would say. Except for the old ones that you find that are like the crazy gnome trope. No. You always find that tinkerer in the village that's just like completely nuts. And he's usually a gnome who looks like his hair exploded at some point. Maybe like that. Yeah, she looks tough. Facial hair? Nope. Oh, and hair color. What do you guys think? Well, gnomes actually do have, at least in our campaign, stranger colored hair. So if we do that and... Let's see. What do you think, Butterman?
You're coloring hair?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Butterman's a lot like I am. I think that looks okay. And graying, we won't worry about that. And let's see. Body type 1 or 2, it's probably just male and female, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and go like this. And then I think we just do venture forth. What are these? Oh, invite friends, right. You can play cooperatively. And so, just so you know, there are some cinematics in here that I want to make sure won't get us age restricted because of the gore. And I think we'll be fine with this. But I do have this thing, just in case. So how's the sound, everybody? So this is a illithid ship, or mind flayer ship, that is flying over and attacking a town, presumably on the Sword Coast. That is an illithid, or mind flayer. And they are basically psychic space squid, right? So they come from a different world. Cinematics are amazing here. Red dragons. And that breath would be bad news. So it looks like he's warping into some other plane. Maybe the Shadowfell might be the one of the elemental planes. Shadowfell didn't used to be a thing in first edition. It changed in the Forgotten Realms lore. So there used to be a plane of shadow, but it got combined with some other things to make the Shadowfell. And the Forgotten Realms, or Faerun as the world name, that is where D&D 5e 5th edition takes place. So that's what you're looking at here. And we're opening our eyes, I guess. So one thing you didn't see earlier is the illithid, the mind flayers. They implant little tadpoles in your eyes. And this is the Nine Hells here. So this is where all these guys live. But they implant them in your eyes, and it eventually turns you into a mind flayer. And so that happened before the character creation. And so Darby has one of those in his brain right now, trying to change him. But I think that's what at least part of the story is trying to undo that. So the art on here is amazing. I mean, whoever does this stuff, they're just supremely talented people. And here we go. And who's that? There's Darby. All right, so.
Oh, my head.
So here are these
Still be
pods.
stuck inside if it hadn't been attacked.
We have to escape the Nautiloid. That's this ship. And this is a nursery. So probably...
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
We'll try to investigate the pool. One of the cool things is it lets you do the dice rolls. And actually, let me do one thing. I heard that there is a thing here, karmic dice, that we want to turn off. This apparently fudges the dice rolls in your favor if you're doing poorly, and against your favor if you're doing well. I just want straight dice rolls. So if you notice on this roll, it's a difficulty class or a DC of 10. So, you know, not very difficult, not easy, but, you know, kind of a medium difficulty. And it's an intelligence roll, and I do have proficiency in investigation, so I'm going to get a +3 to whatever I roll here, which is not enough. So an 8, that is a failure. So
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
I think I'm going to leave, and I will probably destroy that. And we'll get out of the way. That's where the babies live. So we'll just go ahead and get rid of that. Let's check these other
Someone else
pods.
got out.
Okay, so somebody left there.
Might be other survivors.
And if you look around,
Let's see what this does. Not everyone made it out alive.
so you can click on stuff. You can find stuff, search around. Not everything is going to... Okay, this is restoration. Not everything is going to be on the surface, right? So you have to figure some things out. So here, a pearl. Cool. So we'll take the pearl off of the dead mind flayer.
Good.
And this place is an absolute mess.
Where the hells are we?
And was that mine?
Not getting back in that thing.
Right, that's the one I just came out of. So I don't see anything else in here.
Wonder who was inside.
And let's see. Can we go up here? Yes, cool. Okay, so here's a chest. And some gold and some malachite, which is a gem. So we'll go ahead and take that. Probably need it later. So can't get there. We'll trot down again and see if we can see any place to go up anywhere else. Doesn't really look like it, so let's head on over here. And we will go through here. Hey, Jonathan. Thanks for joining. Prime Star, violence solves all problems. Yep. In these games, that can sometimes be true. And let's see what we've got. Looks like there's another body here. Goblin. And we have an illithid.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
So is the sound okay for everyone? We are trapped, they say. Can you guys hear? Okay. We'll go look at this brain jar. Rune slates. Okay, looks like there's another one there. So, Eldritch Table.
Mind Flayer Horticulture.
Let's see what we... So we can't get back there because of the fire. Let's try this chair out. And basically, to go back to the Darby Topknot lore, if he was in a place like this, he would touch everything. What's that? Nothing. And so let's...
We are trapped.
Neural apparatus.
Doesn't do anything.
Can't use it right now. What about this one? Right.
Help us.
More brain jars, which it didn't let me interact with.
I should speak up.
So, we'll go talk to this dude. It's cool to have your own guy in the cinematics.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
So,
Please.
yeah.
Before they return.
We'll just try to make sure we don't get age restricted. Let's see. Who am I talking to, man or brain? I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do. You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
So it's a psionic response, so they're talking to my brain. Probably because I have a tadpole.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Okay, so, I can inspect the exposed brain. I can break the skull with strength. Probably not that great. Gently prise the brain from the skull. Why don't we try to do that? That's what they asked us to do. And let's see. 12 plus 3 is 15. So, Done Messed Up says audio's good so far. Cool. Success.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Let's see. We will spare the creature. I actually know what this is. This would be an intellect devourer.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
So yeah, of course that dude serves the mind flayers. Probably thinks I'm on his side because of the squid in my brain, and so of course he wants to go to the helm. What's at the helm?
Tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We are needed to leave this realm.
Oh, right. We did come to the hells, right? What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
Okay, hive mind. Let's see. All right, let's go. I helped you once, but that's all I can do, and we'll take him with us.
We are going to the helm.
All right, cool. So we have a buddy now. Followers. Some allies may temporarily join you. You can directly control their movement and actions. Click a follower's portrait to take control of them. Sweet. Let's see if there's anything on this dude. Nothing. Brain jar.
Curious.
What's a mind sanctuary? Okay, it doesn't look like... Tentacle aquarium.
Brains.
Yeah, so this is what Illithid,
Nothing but brains.
yeah, feed on.
Food for mind flayers, I suppose.
So I will have information about certain things. At the very beginning here, because I did walk through at least parts of this, I didn't do everything here, to learn, like I said before, but also because I do play the game. And so I think that will do a couple things. I think it will make me know certain things and not know others. And let's see, I believe I can jump, right? We'll jump down there. Cool. And it looks like I took 1 point of damage because I'm a tiny little guy. So let's go over here. I just want to make sure that I'm not leaving anything in here. And nope. So let's go ahead and run over here. And if you see, we're still moving along in here on this burning ship. And looks like we're still fighting guys too. That's right, Prime Star Brain Doggo. Okay, so this is a Githyanki, and
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
So that's spoken like a true Githyanki. There are a couple different types of Gith, and the Githyanki, basically they live in the astral plane, and they have these giant silver swords that sever the silver cord that ties people to their souls to their body while they're on the astral plane, and so they can use these to sever them. And they're more elven than elves. Elves are very full of themselves usually. These dudes are even more so, and they are a nightmare for the mind flayers. They're big enemies of them. Let's see, what made you think I was a thrall?
Mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
And Anne says the graphics are amazing. They certainly are. It's, like I said, really cool to have your own dude in these cinematics. So, the real Darby, I would think he would just be thinner than this, or more slight, I guess is a better way to put it. And but that's pretty cool overall. And the Topknot would be dominating the screen here. Need to figure out where we are. We are turning into mind flayers. There must be something we can do.
do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
I'm surprised she didn't just squash it. So it looks like we're gonna fight these guys. And now we have this Githyanki on our side. So we'll be able to add her to the party. And roll initiative. Cool. Let's see. Darby goes first. And what do we actually have? Let's take a look. Thieves' tools, grease, bottle, all of these things. Scroll of Revivify. Hopefully we won't need that anytime soon. And then like standard armor. So he is a short sword wielding dude. And Lazelle has her longsword. And half plate. Okay, so she has a 16 armor class, which is pretty good. She also has a short bow, which is good. So she has a ranged attack. So let's... You know what? Let's just run up and hit this dude.
Taste my fury.
Sweet. Okay, and we'll move back just a bit to get out of the way. Second wind, because she's a fighter, and then shove and dip. Okay, so you have things that are actions, which that's your main thing that you do. You have movement, of course, and then you have bonus actions, which are exactly what they mean, what they say, right? So it's other things that you can do, and you'll see as we move on how that works out in combat, especially with spellcasters and stuff like that. And then you have reactions, and that's something we're not dealing with, so we're going to end that. Let's go ahead and get this guy to go and do something for us. And dash to engage. There we go.
Time to push my luck again.
And I have no range weapons.
What path lies before me?
So I'll just run up here and end my turn. All right, 2 misses. So I'm going to use her first and attack. Because, yep. Wow, she has really good movement. And we'll end the turn there. And then Darby is going to use a special move called a sneak attack that rogues can do if
You've made a grave mistake.
they have advantage, or if somebody next to them, one of their
surprisingly adequate in battle. Now,
one of their friends is engaged with whatever they're attacking. So let's go ahead and check these guys. Okay, so here's a light crossbow. A scimitar. And I will take everything I can get my paws on. And okay, so
Flackets will be done.
I'm gonna go in here. And how do we bring everybody up?
Alive, so that's progress.
Okay, I'm gonna send this over to Lazelle. And I'm gonna swap
Not reaction.
these out. So she can use that crossbow. Darby will use the short bow, because he's a little dude. So now we've got ranged weapons. Cool. And looks like there's another body here. Potion of speed. Awesome. And a void bulb. This alien bulb... Throw this alien bulb at a target and possibly pull in nearby objects and creatures. Okay. And let's go ahead and
Breathe
run
deep
down here.
and move.
Looks like there is another dead dude here. More gold. And I'm gonna actually scoot around and see if we have anything over here. No, doesn't look like it. This might be usable stuff. An illithid cradle.
Something's good here, I hope.
Go over here. Sweet.
Let's get going.
And if you press Alt, you can see things that are obvious that you can pick up. What am I seeing over here? Yeah, let's go over here and see what's in here. Oh, that's probably not great. And doesn't look like that's functional. Tentacle aquarium.
Nothing but brains. Food for mind flayers, I suppose.
Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at... We should have quests. Skills. Okay. Oh, party view. That's what I want. Cool. That's what I was looking for before. So now I can see what everybody has. Inventory, spellbook, character sheet. Bear with me for just a sec. Party gold, inspiration points. So you can get inspiration. I think you need to do stuff associated with your character. Okay, cool. And up here, I believe, is where you can take a look at your quests. Okay, so main quest, escape the Nautiloid, so reach the helm. We've met one of the Mind Flayer's minions, an intellect devourer who wants us to go to the helm. Okay, and then we need to find a way off. So that's all we have loaded up so far. Let's go ahead and talk to our friend here.
Not now. We must go to the helm. Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
Okay. So it's a good idea to talk to your buds so that you can kind of understand what's going on. And looks like this one. Another crossbow that may come in handy. And empty, empty, empty. Okay, and these guys don't have anything. So let's go ahead and see what's up here. Oh, and we've been hurt, and so this is a restoration thing, so that heals us all up.
I feel better.
Looks like we've got another body over here.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need
Oh,
to get
short
out
bow,
before it's too late.
short sword, simple robe, gold. Cool. So we'll climb up here. Potion of healing, super important. So healing is always an issue. In 1E, it was a much, much bigger issue. 5E, not so much. They have the concept of long rest and short rest, which they maintain in this game. And here we go. Let's see what we've got.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Things have stayed interesting.
There's a backpack over here, though. Let's go ahead and take a look at these sigils.
Another mystery. Can't read this script.
Yep, Darby's not the
Eager for battle.
best one for this.
Sigil I cannot make sense of. Arcane sigil. What might it mean?
Okay, so
Blizzard.
I wonder if the intellect devourer knows. Let's get this. Yeah, if you hear that voice, gold, and an agate. So more.
Something's on my mind.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Okay. Let's press. Okay, chat. Yeah, Prime Star, very ominous. There are 3 buttons here. We don't know what any of them do. Which one do you think we should press? 1, 2, or 3? I need to load up the Jeopardy music or something on the stream deck. Let's see. Butterman, 1, 2, or 3?
1, 2, or 3?
Yeah.
3.
3. There we go. And I'm pretty sure we chose the wrong one. We did get a bottle out of it, though. More gold and a quill. Cool. And looks there's someone in here.
You! Get me out of this taxi! We have no time for stragglers.
Look for a latch.
Construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
I'll go around. There must be some way to
Try that contraption
open this.
next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
So this... You know what? There. Probably just made ourselves sick. Let's touch this.
The console appears dormant.
Look for a
The
switch or
mechanisms
release.
are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Hit it.
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Okay. So if there's an open spot, that just means we have to go find some stuff.
Power this thing.
And let's see. Ooh.
Needs a key.
Okay, so... Ooh, there's another... We're gonna go into turn-based mode. And talk to that dude.
You are beautiful.
Okay. Exit turn-based mode. Brain jar... What's a dark mind?
What to do? I need pockets. A brain in a jar.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
And here, we will try lockpicks.
Right tool will do the trick.
So, you'll notice that we only have one set of these tools, which gets used up for this, but we do have really good bonuses on this roll. So, hopefully... Oh, natural 20. So, one difference between the normal game and this is that they do have the concept of critical successes for skill checks here. So if you roll a 20, you always succeed. If you roll a 1, you always fail. That is not the case in the tabletop version of the game, but it certainly helped us out here. Onyx and gold. Okay, so nothing terribly interesting. Let's see, what do we see? There's another door. And she's still yelling.
All flies before me.
So let's go through here. There's that dude again. Oh, dead thrall. Scimitar and a gold key. All right.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Mind Flare Pod.
dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
What's this chair do?
I hear something. Voices.
I hear nothing of the sort.
So the voices are probably the tadpole. Is that a body? Yeah. Okay, 2 more potions of healing.
Another brain.
Dead Thrall. Eldritch Rune. Candle. Gold. There we go.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Okay. So nice to get a hint. So far, this game is pretty cool. What does this do? Place your hand on the console.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Oh, and we're gonna get a mind player here.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here. Before it's our turn.
Okay, let's go here. What does this do?
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Okay, so it looks like there's nothing to do with them. We will make our way back through. And she's still pounding around on there.
The console appears dormant.
Insert the rune into the socket.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Place your hand. Arcana, take a closer look at the powered up console. Let's see how this works out. Ooh, plus 110. Sweet.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
So we'll place our hand on the console.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Illithid, wisdom. Will the pod to open. Okay, so this is where Darby's at risk. Okay, 3 minus 2. Minus 1 is 2. So thankfully they put the DC at 2.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Sated. Nice. Okay, so here's another person who can help us out. Rescue the Illithids.
At last. Thought I was done for.
So we'll go talk.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what you need in a fight. Did you feel that just now? We were in each other's heads.
It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Let's get going. I'm Darby Topknot. That's about what he would say.
One moment.
Shadowheart. What's
It's
that?
nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Okay, so I don't believe from here on out it's as cinematic heavy. Well, the thing crashes, but after that, I guess. Scroll of Detect Thoughts. So a half-elf cleric. And nothing special. 16 AC. Everybody has a better AC than I do. And we checked that backpack, right? Yeah. Okay. So...
This way.
Oh.
Looking ahead.
No, Darby's the
Need to
leader.
find a way forward.
He'll lead us into disaster. Is anyone hurt? No.
Huh. I'll give it a shot.
All right. Okay, let's see. Zoom. Take a look at our quests. Completed quest, okay. So, open to get her out, escape the Nautilus, so still the same thing. And I don't see anything here. It's just another aquarium.
Things. Wonder what plane they're from.
Okay.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Kanyank.
And let's see. I would like to really quickly check options, keybinds. There is one for a quick save. Oh, it's skip video. Escape. Cool. Quick save. F5. Cool. Got it. And so we will do a quick save right here. Because if we're going in the helm, the farthest I went was just past this. I've actually seen stuff that I didn't see on the previous one so far. Mind flayers fighting devils. That would be a mind blast. Or psionic blast is what it was called in 1E.
We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the gate after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Okay. Oh wow. I get to go first. So let's see what we've got. So we have 15 turns. Reach the transponder before the nautiloid crashes. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and take a shot at this dude. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna check all these bodies that I can. So we'll have Darby run over here. Dead thrall, leather armor, short sword. Cool. Okay, so Darby's turn is over. And now it's my little dude. We're gonna have him attack here. Not bad. Let's see, he can jump. And that's about it, so we'll end his turn. Ooh. Let's see, this is... What was her name? Lazelle. And she... Oh, that guy's dead. Nice. I'm gonna run up here and take a shot at this dude. Okay, miss. Second wind, shove, dip. Mage hand. Okay. And that's all she can do, really?
Concentrate.
Okay, so she's got some spells. Shield of Faith, Guiding Bolt, that's a great one. Resistance, Sacred Flame, Charm Person, Disguise Self. Guidance we're going to use all the time, and Healing Word. So for this point in time, let's actually... Didn't we find... a crossbow? So... Thankfully, they let you make these little changes even during combat, which is cool. Not something you could really do very easily in the game itself. I'll move up here, and let's take a look at what we're actually dealing with. So we've got Commander Zulk. We have an... What's this? An imp. And then this dude, he's green, so he's our friend right now. That won't stay that way. Oh, she doesn't have an action. Why not? Huh. Okay, so only bonus action. We'll go Shield of Faith. So that will increase her armor class. Okay, so... Okay, so we will take that and let's go ahead and pull this out and attack that dude. Awesome. Not too tough. Let's see. Empty, empty, empty. Lesser imp. And death roll.
What's inside?
Cool. So, there we go.
Take this, or Sario will have your head.
And we are going to run forward as quickly as our little feet will take us. We will dash and continue forward. And
Will ascend.
I know it seems silly to check all these bodies, but this is D&D. So, you know what? Take a shot at him.
Got to keep fighting.
Okay, so she...
On the move.
Nothing much there. That's going to be taken care of. Okay, and so we'll take another shot at this dude. He must have a pretty good AC. I actually think you can check. Examine, right. Okay. Oh, 128 hit points out of 150. He's way out of our league. Armor class 18. Yeah, that's why he's so hard to hit. So we'll end our turn there.
Leave him to me. Connect the transport.
Okay, so let's run Darby.
On my way.
Oh. Someone's behind? Yeah. Okay, so from here, I'll go ahead and just attack. There's a hit. Let's see, Prime Star says, this game really knows how to make an introduction. It's still a tutorial, and you've been fighting against both mind players and devils. No kidding. You know what? What else can you do? Nothing.
I'm fury. I am death.
You are taking an axe from an imp.
On the move.
And let's see. Hide. Shove. Dip. Okay, she'll just take another shot at him. And end turn. So we have 13 turns remaining. And let's take a look. Dead Thrall. Another short sword. Another short sword. You know what? How about Guiding Bolt? In... Yep, miss. In real tabletop D&D, the joke about Guiding Bolt is it always misses.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Okay. She can pick up that imp.
What's
Let's go to the
hiding
Mind
here?
Flare. Another Onyx. Dagger. Let's go ahead and take it. Nice. And we'll move. There we go.
Or your spine is mine.
I don't think that dude can hit him.
I'm fury. I am death. Taking a look.
There we go. And let's see, there's more stuff up here. Yeah, I think maybe we should just leave him to his buddy over there.
On I go.
Keep going. We're moving. It's pretty good.
It's clear. Hurry before they strike.
Oh, more. Okay. Let's see. Guiding Bolt? No. That's overkill. Sacred Flame? Didn't get him. That's cool. Nobody's taken any damage yet. That's simply not going to help.
What's in here?
See if there's anything on these dudes. Jade. And try to take those guys out.
Strike these The furnace is ours.
Wonder if he's gonna kill our friend here. AC 15, not that great. only has 40 hit points left. Let's see, what have we got? Disengage, jump, claws. Well, claws it is. There he goes. 4 points.
Swift and lethal.
Okay, we need her to run up here.
Taking position.
And... oh, Hellspore. Let's see if we can take the imp out. Nope.
Need to stay focused.
And...
Moving.
going to move up here. And I think I will do a guiding bolt against this guy right there, because he is a little stronger. Another miss. It's just like real D&D. Oh, no fair. Okay.
Anything of use?
Oh, you know what? I can actually sneak attack that guy, because he's engaged with my friends and I'm a rogue. So I'm gonna have to remember special attacks.
Or Shario will have your head.
And we will go ahead and attack here again. 3 more points. What's he at? 79. Maybe we can get him down. Okay. She must have cool pommel strike, rush attack, piercing shot. Oh, I need to switch her back over to this.
Let's finish this.
There we go. And that looks like he will opportunity attack her if she leaves. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip that. Okay.
Come a little closer.
These... yeah, those are going to be reinforcements coming. Let's take a look at the map real quick. So if we're here, they're going to be someplace back here or something like that coming out after us. So I don't think we actually have that long. Darby will run over here. Cool, amethyst. And then we'll go ahead and do another sneak attack. There we go. That's a good hit.
Throw their claws in the sticks.
Claws. That's it.
To strike.
Okay. She must have a good... oh, lacerate. Here we go. Nice. Doesn't have anything on it.
No time to waste.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and move up here.
Ready. Moving.
So you guys, I'm sure, can hear the puppies in the background. And let's go ahead and dash. There we go.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time. Dragons.
and says, Callie and Violet have entered the chat. Prime Star says, nice work. Thank you. And now this thing crashes. And then the adventure begins. So, there is the first scene. Lots and lots of cinematics and everything, a lot of railroading just to get you to where they want to start the game. And but I think it looks great. It plays pretty well. And it'll be interesting to see what types of stuff we can find and what types of quests we can do. If it's like the old Baldur's Gate, then you'll be able to add and take away people from your team and all that. And there's a concept of a camp where they hang out, and you can grab them and add them or take them away as you want to. And so, pretty cool. Like I said, I think you can also play cooperatively with your friends. And so, that's cool. Definitely doesn't replace real D&D. The interaction between the different players is really what does it, and the flexibility of a world. But as far as a video game goes, I think this is pretty cool so far. So I look forward to see what types of stuff they have in here. And there's the ship, Tiefling. That looks like a hobgoblin and a drow. Goblin. Many goblins. There's a warg, probably. And there goes Darby. Oh, and he's still around. Okay, so now we pick up where we left off. It's kind of an arc entrance right there.
As you wait, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Check yourself for
Other than
injuries.
the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Okay, journal updated. Find a cure. Press J to view. Unique items. Go to your personal chest in camp during a long rest to find some of your unique DLC items. Okay. Let's go ahead and check our journal. We escaped the hells on the Nautiloid. Rescue the captive. Okay, so we got that. Find a quest. We've escaped and we're back on the material plane. We need to explore to find a healer. Okay, so by hitting Alt, I can have it show me things that can be picked up, but that's not going to be all of the things that can be picked up. Let's go over here. And you can see in the... I thought that was something coming out after me. You can see up here a little mini map. Clamshell. Let's grab that. See, do you see anything else here? You know, you kind of look for things that look weird or out of place.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Fresh water. Okay. See, I don't see anything over there. Don't see anything here, so let's go over to the mangled fisherman. So we must have landed on people. All of that looks... Oh,
It's up for discussion.
they're trying to get me to take that. Reach for the artifact or waker. Darby would probably be more interested in his friend.
You're alive.
He might take the
I'm
artifact if she
alive.
was awake already.
How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Let's see. Do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Let's see. You want to stay together? What happened to our Gith
You
friend?
might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Okay, so if you want to stay together, you want to stay together, I
We need
take it.
each other.
Okay.
And we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
And besides, she's a cleric. Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
His little smile. Okay, let's go ahead and look over here on the shore. See if there are any pieces of anything. Yeah, it looks like not.
Moving in.
Okay, a pouch, a backpack, and looks like there's a barrel. Let's just check down here. Okay, looks like there's nothing in the water.
No traps, please.
Yeah, no traps, please, he said. 3 gold. And where was the pouch? Pouch is there. Here's a backpack. Ooh, brimmed hat. This wizardly hat has a little embroidered rabbit inside its lining. The rabbit is called Snowball, and once he was lost, never to be found. Okay. Let's see. Let's look in the pouch. Healing potion. Nice. And I don't see anything else. Let's go check down here. So, kind of the way I approach this is I watch the mini-map to see what's opened up. And those aren't anything.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Recipe unlocks suspension of murgrass. Press H to view. Alchemy. Zero of 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. We'll figure that out later. Looks like we have another dead fisherman here. More gold. Intellect Devourer. Okay, so we're getting into different types of stuff hanging out over here. Mangled Fisher. Oh, here we go. What's that? We'll take some fish. Cool. Another backpack. Water, gold. Okay. I guess I'll pick this up. Oh, can you... What can I do with that backpack? Huh, cool. Let's see, anything over here? Okay, it's not letting me go to these places. It says that's a chasm. So these are probably nothing. Okay. Cool. Oh, more murgrass over here. Hey Sprout, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Let's see. Sprout is asking if I can rotate the screen. Yes, I can. Like that. So it rotates. It's your middle mouse button. And I don't believe there's a top-down view. And let's go ahead and check this dude real quick. Boy, look at that. There's a lot of cleanup to do. Perfumed letter. Read. Let's see. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so is staying here. Love, Anna. Okay, so we'll take that. Don't know if it's a quest item, but, you know, we are collectors. Okay, so we can check all these barrels. Water. Awesome. Thieves' tools. Very good. Remember, they're consumable in this game, so... Ooh, a lyre. Darby needs to learn to play the lyre. Another dead fisher. Bottle fish and mug. Thank you. Intellect Devourer. Mangled fisher. Dagger root. What's that? So these are... yeah, okay. So these are for alchemy. What have we got? Oh, potion of healing. Oil of accuracy. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it looks like these are ashes of dagger root. Okay, so I need 2 more. And myrgrass. So I need to combine 3. What does this do? Touching a little of the substance to your lips, you begin to hear muffled pulses of sound, dobs of thoughts belonging to those nearby. So maybe I can make like a mind-reading potion or something like that. Usually that's something that you have to have a skill in, is making those types of things. So, okay. Ancient sigil circle. Okay, so waypoints. And this door here, I kind of want to go and check out. If you notice, we're kind of on the outside of the ship. I kind of want to check out a bunch of this before even trying something like that, because that probably takes you to another quest location. Ooh, belladonna. So good that they give you the ability to see things like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, here's more stuff. Abducted commoner. This looks like just pieces. Abducted commoner.
More of those wretched things.
Sweet, some more gold. And I don't see anything over here. We'll stay out of the fire. Another dagger. So, in the real game, it's the same type of thing. Gold bottle and a fish. Sweet. Where parties will tend to grab everything they can find because you can go into town and sell it. So that's something that they have maintained in this game. I would say that's an easier way of approaching things for a video game as well. Am I going to hurt myself? Okay, cool. I don't want to try walking through that. Oh, initiative.
Stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Okay, so now we have to fight the intellect devourers for real. Let's see, where are they? It's 1, 2. It says there's a third one. Oh, is that him? No. That one's dead. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here. Grab this and take a shot at him. And I will scoot back a little bit in my turn. Yeah, we lost my little buddy. And she... You know what? I am going to go Shield of Faith on herself. So she is concentrating. And we will take a shot. This guy as well. You always want to try to concentrate your... Oh, level up. Sweet. Concentrate your fire on, you know, one guy so that you can take them out. A lot of times in D&D games, people forget that, and they'll try to spread out across all of the... Oh, can he... Yes. Sneak attack. And that's all he can do, actually. And they'll spread it out instead of... wow, that really hurt. Let's see. She can do a healing word. Healing word is a bonus action. Okay, so that's +6 to there. And then she can go ahead and do her strike as well. So when we talk about bonus actions and actions, that's the use of that, right? You can do a little minor thing, and then you can do something more major. And we'll just check this dude and walk over to here and end our turn. And so now Darby should be able to sneak attack that guy because his friend is standing next to him.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
And there we've got it. Let's see. There's probably stuff up here, but let's check the bottom first. So we've got an intellect devourer over here, an adepted... Ooh, a nobleman.
Anything of use?
Yeah, there's another chest up there. Silver locket. Ooh, grapes. And a rapier. Okay, so... I'm about to do the... You know what? We should probably level up. I'm about to do the D&D 5e thing that everybody in D&D 5e does, and give my guy a rapier. I, as a player, hate them because I think that the game points everybody to do this by the way the damage is set up and everything, and so I'd rather have more variation to the different types of things you can use. But in a video game, it only makes sense. It does more damage, and it's a finesse weapon, so I get to use my dexterity with it, which is my high charisma. I'll bet the rapier is used more than any other thing in the entire game. Ooh, let's go ahead and do that. And so, level up. Here we go. Okay, guys. Rogue level 2. Okay, so his health went from 11 to 19. That's great. And he gains cunning action. So he can, as a bonus action, instead of an action, he can hide, dash, or disengage. So he basically gets to move around a lot better and have more options in combat. And let's go ahead and
next, I wonder?
level up. She should actually get some cool stuff too, being a cleric. Health increased to 17. Got another spell slot and channel divinity. So turn undead, which is great. You can scare undead creatures away. And invoke duplicity. Distract your enemies with an illusion. Within 3 meters of the illusion, attack rolls have advantage for you and your allies. Okay, cool. So that would mean she's a trickster. Is that what that means? And we'll prepare spells. Okay. We're going to decide which spells to have available now. Okay, Bless. I mean, Inflict Wounds does a lot of damage, but Bless is a really good spell. Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Shield of Faith, Cure Wounds. I think that is about the best. And so I believe that's it. And accept. So basically we got a little bit, but we got stronger. We got more health and all that. And that is the nobleman.
I have a lot on my mind. Well,
Intellect, Devourer, Cerebellum. Okay. And up here.
Open up.
Wizard's Bane Oil. Coat your weapon in oil. Its target receives a -3 penalty to spell attack rolls and save DCs. Disadvantage on saving throws for maintaining concentration. Okay, so if we fight any wizards, then we'll remember to another void bulb. And a skull. Top of the skull is cracked with a lattice of shallow fractures. Okay, I don't know what that's for, but if they put it here, we probably want it. And let's take a look around on this side. I don't see anything else.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Yeah, okay. Can you make it up? I don't see anything over here. Wonder if you can make this jump. Okay, cool. Didn't take damage that time. Or maybe he did. So far I am really liking this game. How are you guys feeling about it, chat? Another dead mind flare. Healing potion and a spike bulb. The barbs inside the bulb explode on impact, making all nearby creatures bleed. So we can probably throw that. Let's see. Looks like the main inside of the ship might be gone. It got squashed.
There, a mind flayer. And it's hurt.
Oh.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
So, looks like this dude is alive.
approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion? You can't move.
That
Can't
is
think.
not right.
Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Okay, we're gonna take advantage of the lapse and try to break
The
free.
monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Yeah, we better finish this dude off. Don't know if Darby would have done it that way, but, you know.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Potion of speed. Caustic bulb. Throw this slime-covered bulb at a target to coat it and the ground with caustic brine. Okay. Another skull and another void bulb. Let's see. I don't see anything else here. So I think we'll play for a little bit longer. And yeah, that just seems like the side of something. So let's head on out this side. Okay, so it did squish goblins.
Dead goblins over there.
More
Worth
healing
checking for
potions.
supplies, maybe.
Goblin scimitar and a bone. A goblin bow. And a supply pack. Nice. Inventory's probably getting ridiculous at this point. Okay, let's see what's out here. Oh. That doesn't look good. Before we check that out, let's just... Okay, so we've already been there. Let's see what we've got.
What's going on in that room? Looks unstable somehow.
Ancient sigil circle.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Of course, we're going to touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
Slap the hand. Who are you? Grab the hand and pull. Yeah, that's not happening. Sleight of hand with a king but calculated twist. Attempt to sabotage this. Who are you?
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Okay. So sleight of hand. You can see that I have like nothing with that, but I have all these bonuses here. And we do have guidance from Shadowheart, which gives us plus a d4. There we go.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Little Darby.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
At introductions, not wasting time. No need to
A bit
apologize.
shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
This guy looks like a magic
Say,
user.
I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And
I was,
can only
yes.
assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently
No
myself.
sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Not likely. Let's see. I was going to ask you the same. Can't say that I am. No stranger to high strength. Yeah,
As
we'll
we've
answer that.
established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay, so journal updated. Let's see, and waypoint discovered. That's these. Wizard of Waterdeep. Continue traveling with Gale. Wizard named Gale joined the party. Claims to have been on the Nautiloid, which means he's infected too. And Daughter of Darkness. We recruited a half-elf named Shadowheart. She was also aboard the Nautiloid and infected with a parasite. Okay, so I think one thing I'm going to do is talk again.
Not versed in magic, are you? No matter to worry the unlettered over. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
This is a way...
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
So you can progress your relationship and find other little quests and stuff like that and get more information by talking to your buddies. What's it? We asked her about that. What do you think of all that's happened so far? Should get to know each other, journey separately. What about that artifact?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay. So, let's go ahead, and it looks like Gale can level up.
For now.
Oh, there we go. So he's a wizard. Wizard level 2. Unlocked a spell slot. Yeah, evocation. And you get to decide. Evocation spells focus on elemental energy. Focus elemental energy into powerful attacks and enchantments. Those who specialize in this school are known as evokers. Learning evocation spells from scrolls only costs you 25 gold per level, not 50. Probably the best thing to have him be. because you can do things like fireball and all of that. So gained spells. Let's see, Burning Hands, Charm Person, that's not a bad one. Chromatic Orb. This is the Guiding Bolt of the Wizard class. It always misses. Color Spray, Disguise Self, Expeditious Retreat, False Life, Featherfall, Shield. Yeah, that's definitely one. It basically is, as a reaction, you get to increase your armor class by 5, and you can block magic missiles with it. Ray of Sickness, Protection from Good and Evil, Magic... Well, there's Magic Missile. That's probably the other one. Ice Knife. Yeah, it's going to be Magic Missile. And that's an evocation spell, too. So that's a good thing. And how many hit points does he have? 14. It's not bad for a second level wizard. Okay. So now we have 3 of us. Let's take a look at our map. Looks like there's more over here of the ship, and there's more over here of it too. So before we wander off into other places, let's go ahead and take a look over here, and we'll make Darby the leader again.
I wish to live in more interesting times. Moving ahead.
What's that? It's like these ships are alive. In the Stargate series, there were some ships like that as well. And there's somebody squawking about something over here. Let's go ahead and turn. And there's a dude.
I need a quick word.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily stand back, kill it yourself. You look capable enough. We'll do that.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Never trust an elf. Strength won't work. We will dexterity quickly roll away, and we will take guidance from our friend Shadowheart. (14) Success. So now it's fight.
I saw you
or is he
on a
joining?
ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
You have it backwards. They snatched me up too. Put the knife away. Maybe we can talk. I haven't done anything to you yet. Put the knife away.
Talk. I can... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Mind Flayer Worm.
The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think. I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Dude needs to get in the sun a bit. Apology accepted. Might have done the same. Glad to see we're all caught up now. Apology accepted.
A kindred spirit.
Gale disapproves. Shadowheart
My
approves.
name's a star.
So this will affect my
I
relationship
was in
with those
Baldur's
two.
Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Tell him your name and your story.
My. You've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
They'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it. We need to get rid of it. You should travel with me. Need to get moving. Wasted enough time here. We need to get rid of it.
Yes, of course. But first things first.
Yeah.
You know,
we have another slot in the party.
This alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Okay, so the reason I laugh is we actually had a party of adventurers called the Herd. Let's go and check back with our friends.
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
What do you think of all that's happening? We should get to know each other a little more. We should... Yeah, we'll just leave. And we'll see what Gale has to say.
Another joins our merry band. We'll need to keep our wits sharp around him, I think.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Okay, I think that's good enough. So, Waterdeep, where he's from, we had a party of characters. Actually, it may have been the Herd that traveled to Waterdeep once. Waterdeep is like the most totalitarian, you're not allowed to break any rules place that you could possibly have in a game. And I'm not seeing anything over here. And we got into so much trouble there. I think one time as we're going through here, if you remind me, chat, I will share the stories of that. Oh. What's this guy's deal? Scared boar. Can I talk to him? I will try animal handling, and we will use guidance, which is a cantrip, so we can use it like all the time. It's awesome. Not good. I think we're gonna be fighting. Okay, maybe not. Good. He pieced out. And balsam.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Does that mean we're getting overburdened? Let's go ahead and pull everybody up. Yeah, we are. Okay. Let's see. Light crossbow is a simple weapon. You have this and a dagger. Let's see if we can find him something better. There's a short sword. Short sword scimitar. We'll go ahead and drop that on you. Throw that there. Yeah, let's just move some of this around. We can see the weights here. Thieves' tools can stay there. Slave mind, leather armor. It looks like he's already wearing padded. It's basically the same thing. And she has much better, chain shirt. But I will dump this over here to get rid of some weight. There we go. Goblin bow. Short sword. Hand axe. Let's see. Prime Star is asking, how are you feeling about Baldur's Gate 3 compared to the original? It feels very, very similar. You know, it, oh, Wizard's Hat. Right? Obviously, Brimmed Hat. It says, show helmet. Hide during dialogues. Hide helmet. Oh, cool. Obviously, the graphics and everything like that are miles ahead. Oops. But in general, and you know, if anybody needs a quill, it's going to be this guy. Do we have any ink or anything? Maybe he already has it. Simple robe. But it feels very, very similar to it. And I did play that game quite a lot. So let's see, 36. And a backpack. Can you wear a backpack? Nope. Okay, cool. Do we have any torches or anything? Nope. Cool. There it is. Oh, and we need to level this guy up.
Keep a blade close.
So, how about you, Prime Star? What are your thoughts on the game so far? Rogue. Okay, so basically the same thing that Darby got. Add class. I should change him. But he will get those same bonus actions and everything now too. So it just makes you much, much better. Okay, so turning around. Let's go back up this way. Okay. Looks like we have to go around these rocks. And I think we are coming up on a... Okay, so this is new. Okay. Wooden crates. Thieves' tools. Perfect. More thieves' tools. Okay, I think it's telling me something. Now we're going to have to break into a lot of stuff, probably. Let's just take a look up here.
I'll take that.
Actually. Ouch. Note to self, don't hit non-alloyed tanks. And why don't we do this? Go to camp, long rest, short rest. There we go. So
That hit the spot.
that's basically you get 2 short rests for every long rest, just like in the real game. And it's oh, there's more murgrass. And it's let's see if I can grab that. To help you heal up, and some characters gain stuff from having short rests, like, you know, warlocks will gain spell slots and stuff like that. Prime Star says, I feel like it translates 5e into a digital environment really well. Also wish a couple of the changes in the game were in the tabletop system, like how True Strike can now be cast on allies. I'll have to take a look at that. And cool, here's more belladonna. I don't know how far they're gonna let us take. Oh, there's a new one, right?
Open up.
This alchemy thing, but... Oh, okay. Here's why we had the lockpicks.
Can't keep me out.
And we will guidance. So this ought to be... Done deal. Sweet. Success. Now let's see. Hopefully it's worth it. Leather helmet and gold. Okay. Let's Let's see. Leather helmet. Dexterity saving throws +1. Layers of leather were boiled and molded to create this rugged cap. That's cool. That looks really bad. And so we will do this to Darby. So. There we go. But that gives him better saving throws. That's always good. And it looked like we'd been out there before. So why don't we come up here? I would tend to agree with you, Prime Star. And I noticed that with the first version of the game too, with the original Baldur's Gate, that it was like, oh, this is D&D. Let's see what's up here. And I think they've done a pretty good job of that here, right? I hope it doesn't pollute the expectations of new players that, get into D&D because of this. The real game is so much better. And okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our map. And let's see, we are there, pointed that direction. So we still have this part of the ship to go through. Okay, so what's that? Can we go down there? Hey Sabrina, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Sabrina says, I'm very late. No worries. We're just glad to have you here. No one would put a cave in a game for nothing. Let's see.
Quite ready for you.
What spells do you have? Sleep. Oh, good. Grease. Oh, man. Butterman had a magic user in the first campaign that turned grease into a horrendous weapon. No, mage armor. Should probably cast that. So that really helps him out because he doesn't wear armor. Arcane recovery. Let's see how many spell slots you've used. One. Let's get him back. There we go. So now he has all of his little spell slots back. Firebolt, Thunderwave, Witchbolt. Yeah, Prime Star says, sounds like grease, all right. You know what? Butterman, let's see. Can I make these jumps?
Despite everything.
Not enough space. So, okay, maybe... Oh, I don't think I can make that jump. He lit all sorts of stuff on fire with it, knocked guys down. Just, it was... He really weaponized it, where nobody really paid much attention to it in the early days. Oh. Here we go. This looks like a way down.
Time to press ahead.
Maybe they really just don't want us to go down there. Okay, we're gonna try this. Oh, cool. No damage. Probably getting ourselves in trouble now. But, yeah, there were many... You know what? And I think that grease might have been how he actually ended up dealing with Darby the first time they met.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how he actually...
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Okay, so everybody made a passive nature roll, and Gale deep grooves. Not enough strength. Okay, who's stronger than Darby?
I wonder what the next move is.
Okay, so let's...
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I don't really want to talk right now. I just clicked you by accident. Let's do this and
No time to waste.
get her up here. There we go. Target is too far. Is there something over there now? Okay, cool.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, wow. Let's see. A book. Harper's Notebook. Ruby. Harper's Map. Potion of Speed. Gold. And Malachite. The Harpers are a group of people that go around and impose their will on other people. Or, if you like them, they're people who help out those who are weaker and keep evil forces from doing bad stuff. The stained ragged map has passed through countless hands. A little harp marks an area called the Moonrise Towers with an inky crescent sketched in the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scrawl. Cash. Sweet. And Harper's Notebook. Tattered collection of reports held together with a moon and harp seal. There's frequent mention of sacrilegious activity among a local Selûnite sect. Selûne is the goddess of the moon. You know what? I'm gonna pick that up. And I believe I should be able to send stuff like that. Let's see, do you guys see it anywhere? Oh, ornate chest. Can I send that to camp? Yeah. Cool. No, nothing else in here? Let's see if I can get back out of here. All right. Here we go. Uh-oh. Game over. Can't get out. Okay, they seem to be much better jumpers than Darby. But yeah, when Darby and Vlad first met each other, Vlad was going shopping for something and left something sitting on a counter. And so Darby came in and he saw it there and he thought it looked neat. And so he picked it up. And let's see.
It wasn't just something. I was paying for what I had bought. I put my coin pouch on the counter. As I was talking to the teller, you stole it.
Hopefully you guys can hear that. It was his coin pouch, and Darby took it and just started walking out because, like I said, Darby didn't really understand personal property that well. And so Vlad ran out after him and chased him down. And just making our way over to here. I just want to open that up to make sure we clear this place out. And Darby was running away, and I believe that Vlad shot Darby with the grease spell. Ravaged Beach. Okay. And so we've already cleaned these guys out. And this one too? Okay. And All I know is Darby ended up in a water trough and got a talking to from Vlad explaining how you don't take other people's stuff and that's not good. And Darby was like, oh, sorry about that, I didn't know. And they became friends. So that is how Vlad and Darby met. And I guess let's go ahead. No, looks like we can't actually get to that part. Which is fine, I just want to not leave things behind. Yeah, no, it's not going to let us do it. Okay, cool. So, Prime Star says, concept of personal property is subjective. Darby had a personal attachment to Vlad's stuff, therefore he should be able to take it. Yeah, and he very casually walked by and just took it. There was no malice intended or anything like that. Okay, so what do you guys think? Back up around here and over to this place by where we found our wizard friend? Wait a minute. Okay, so there are ruins in here. And so let's go up this way, I think. We've been through all of this before, so there should be no surprises waiting for us. Yeah, this way. Ouch. Okay, up around the corner. Let's go out here.
Light on my feet.
And I think this is going to be it for the Nautiloid. What's up here? Let's try to go there, and I wonder if he can jump across this. Sweet. Okay, there's definitely stuff out here. Crush spike trap. Oh. Let's see if we can look up here and see. Is there anything around? There's a cart that was crushed. Let's go this way. And you know what? Maybe another short rest.
That hit the spot.
Smashed cage.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
What was that? Rogue's morsel.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh. It's another recipe. We'll take a look at it later. And it looks like we have a place over here. Chapel entrance. Okay, you know what?
That's a friendly looking shadow.
I'm ready.
Direct me. Oh, bother. It's a gnome's life.
Yeah, I'm gonna make everybody
Should have worn better boots. Time to press ahead.
crouch. Those voices. Everything we've met here has tried to kill us so far. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, these guys are here to fight us.
I can't waste any more time.
Anyone but us. It's just wilderness out here.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Let's see. I mean no harm, looking around. Persuasion, ships full of monsters, wouldn't go near it. Deception, invasion force, intimidation, just grin, bearing your... Oh, okay, so we're playing this dude right now. Let's try persuasion. And we will take guidance. Ouch. What do you think? Fight?
You're all hot air. Think you can get us to leave that bounty to you? Not a chance. What are you lot waiting for? Get him!
Well, you know, I'm glad at least that our... Let's see, we have these guys first.
Shall we dance?
Yeah, I'm glad at least that our rogue is out in front where he belongs, right? Okay. He's going to shoot over here. And ranged attack. What else does he have? Firebolt. Oh, he's an elf. Hamstring shot. Piercing strike. Sneak attack ranged. Oh, must have advantage. Right, okay. Let's go with the hamstring shot. And he made a saving throw, if you saw there. And so I'm going to withdraw a bit over to here. And actually, because I'm cool, maybe I can hide.
My way.
Nope, can't. Okay.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Okay. He already has mage armor on. Yes. Let's cast sleep. Wait, how do I back out of that? I think I need to move forward a bit. And now let's cast sleep. There. Come on. How do I cast this? Oh, there we go. Okay, so one guy down. And that's all he can do.
Won't give in.
Okay. He's already been hit. And I will cunning action disengage. And pull back here. And end my turn. Oh, more guys. Okay, Gale is hurt. Darby's hurt. So Gale is actually pretty hurt. Let's go ahead and healing word on Gale as a bonus action. Oh, it's this acid. Okay, and then Sacred Flame, resistance, guidance. Crossbow attack on you. Sweet. Now she can move over here. And we will end the turn there. Okay, and they have another dude up here. Who's a magic user. Okay. So we have got to shoot that guy up there. Bow. Oh, okay, so he's higher, so I have disadvantage, is what that looked like. Okay. Got it now. Concentration on guidance broken. That's fine. She can wake that guy there. So her turn. She's at 10 of 17. Blessing of the Trickster. We need to wake this dude up. And so that would be her action. And so I'm going to have her retreat. And take one of those. He is going to wake Darby. And he has a bonus action, so he can actually dash.
Keep them guessing.
And we'll have him right up there.
The ages.
Okay. What have we got? I mean, we can cast Sleep again. Or Mage Hand, Grease, Thunderwave, Ray of Frost. All right. And then he will take one of those to heal up.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, he needs to heal as well. But first, I want to ranged attack, piercing strike, hamstring shot, flourish. This is melee, and you know what? We're just going to take that shot. Ooh. Okay. He is going to hit that. Run back here. Yeah. Did he go down? No, just hurt. Okay, so she... Resistance, Sacred Flame, Guidance. Let's... It is a little bit difficult to see, I'm noticing, with some of the... Okay, so high and low matters. 60% to hit here. Miss. And what does she have? Shove, dip, jump. So she'll come back here, get some cover. Okay, cool. I want to take this dude out. Critical hit, 10 points. How much do you have left? 3. And since he's fast...
The subtle approach.
Run over here.
What fools these mortals be.
And I wonder if... And let's have him run around here. And that will be it. Okay, so 80%. Take the shot. Okay, so their magic user's down. And cunning action.
Wonder if the gods are watching.
Let's go here. And let's see about hiding.
Out of sight, out of mind.
There we go. So it might be hidden. How's it looking for him? Not that great. Let's see. Sprout says, I'm sold. I'm getting this when it drops for PS5. Yeah, it looks cool. And I know I'll get better as I play. Right now it's a bit clunky because I'm kind of learning the characters and all that stuff too. And you know what? Sacred Flame, 1d8 Radiant. 50%. 60%. There. That's better. Primestar says, do you think Callie and or Violet would get along with an intellect devourer? Callie probably would. Violet, there's no way. She would just bark the whole time. And Sprout, peace out, Darby. Good night, guys. Hey, thanks for joining. We really appreciate having you here. And that will be end of turn for her. And he has gaping wounds. So first things first, let's go ahead and heal that. And then I'm going to move up here and do a piercing strike.
With pleasure.
And so now you have gaping wounds.
The lance board is set.
And we'll run around the corner here.
Step by step.
And see if he can do anything to attack up there. That's the last guy, right? Firebolt. And a miss. That's okay.
Another fight. Let's go. One day I'll catch a break.
And bonus action dash. And we will take the sneak attack. Okay, so we didn't get it off. Oh, he pushed. Okay. And let's see.
Keep going.
Come around here. I'm glad they don't make you... Nice. What do you have left, buddy? I'm glad they don't make you count your... So 2 more hit points. Your, let's see. There we go. Count your ammo and things like that. I imagine with magic stuff they will.
Can't always be a gentleman. Step to it.
And let's go ahead and witch bolt. There we go. Situational actions. General tutorial. You have unlocked an action as the result of another ability, feature, or condition. Will remain at the side of your hotbar until those conditions expire. The side of the hotbar. I think those conditions expired when he died. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and have him check out Warren. Normal stuff. We'll take it all.
Another step forward.
And we'll come down and check these dudes. Good thing we got rid of that dude quickly. Oh, thieves' tools. Nice. Trap disarm toolkit. Take all that. Scroll of mage armor. Simple robe. And a book. Scale mail. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at everybody's stuff. We will spread this out. Leather armor. Where was that shield? Same type of shield. Studded shield. Studded shield. Okay. So they're the same. Simple robe. We'll throw it back over to you. Scale mail. So that is 14 armor class. This is medium armor. It's a 13 armor class. Okay, so that is 16. Now 17. There we go. Better armor. Scroll of mage armor. No one can really use that. We'll put it on the mage, I guess. Let's go ahead and send this to camp. Send to camp. Longsword. Okay, that's better. So here we go. We have a short sword, long sword. And backpack. Other assorted stuff that probably doesn't matter for us. And great. So, here we go. And I think that the next thing we'll do is we will go ahead and just poke around here for a second. And looks like there's... Oh, looks like their camp is over here. So we'll take all that. Burlap sack. More food. What's that? Shovel? And let's walk back up here. I want to check these crates. Nothing in there. There's a crate up here. Nothing. Okay, so, Let's see. There we go. Intrepid adventurers. Let's go ahead and go back down here. Nope, not up, down.
Need something?
Nope. Don't worry, guys. I'll get better at it. And let's go ahead and move down here. I will move back. Let's move out this way just a tiny bit, try to get people to come back down here. There we go. Okay, cool. So, hey, I want to say thank you to everybody for joining. Let's see. Sabrina says, game looks super cool. It is. It's D&D, basically. You know, D&D as a video game, and that's pretty cool. So we're going to see how my 40 years of playing mesh with this, and I'll give you guys my impressions as we go through. But you can also follow the story, and we can see how Darby Topknot progresses in the game. And so Sabrina also says good quality. Yeah, I totally agree. But I want to say thanks, everybody, for hopping on and joining today. We'll pick this up. I'll probably have them do a long rest, and then we'll pick it up later. And we'll be doing streams of this, and you can follow along. And I just really appreciate you guys hopping on. If you haven't, please like, subscribe, leave comments and all those YouTube-y things, and tell your friends. And hopefully we'll be able to take this off on a really cool adventure. It seems like a fantastic game. But I'd like to say now, bye for now.